from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Details about the proposed budget for Henrico County Public Schools and what state lawmakers are doing to try to ease the financial burden of child care. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Tuesday, January 30th, 2024, and it's brought to you today by the Women's Business Center of RVA.
And now for the news.
Henrico County Public Schools officials are proposing an $852 million budget for fiscal year 2025, an increase of about $34.3 million or 4.2% from the current fiscal year budget. The proposal would fund the 62 staff positions that were added through the Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief Fund, or ESSER, a federal grant for COVID relief. It would do that during the next 2 years by tapping into $10 million in savings. All positions would switch onto the school system's payroll once the ESSER 3 grant expires in September. Those positions include 31 school counselors, 2 social workers, 13 library assistants, and 51 reading specialists, 1 for each elementary school. The budget also would make permanent the 75 school security officers, 12 maintenance assistants, 20 English learner teachers, and 10 attendance officers that were added this past school year. School system officials are awaiting the General Assembly's action on Governor Glenn Youngkin's proposed budget. If approved as proposed, it would provide an additional $33.9 million in general fund revenue for the school system and place an additional 33 staff positions under the standards of quality for cost savings purposes, but would not provide any state funding for pay raises or additional funding to implement recommendations from a July report about school underfunding. Now, our education reporter Leanna Hardy has much more about the budget proposal. You can read her article right now on henricocitizen.com. Yesterday we told you about a fatal hit-and-run incident that happened on Staples Mill Road at about 2 a.m. yesterday morning. Today a 17-year-old is under arrest, charged with driving drunk and killing the victim, a 27-year-old man from New Jersey. The juvenile driver who allegedly struck the victim traveled 2 miles from the scene, but police located him shortly thereafter. They charged him with DUI, felony hit and run, involuntary manslaughter, possession of a fake ID, unauthorized use of a vehicle, and operating a vehicle without a license. They said alcohol appeared to be a contributing factor in the crash. The victim, Andre Antonio Masato of New Jersey, died at a local hospital. Federal relief funds are drying up, so Virginia policymakers are increasingly looking for solutions to state residents' problems in securing affordable child care. Legislators and Governor Glenn Youngkin's administration have introduced more than a dozen bills and budget proposals that focus on increasing the flow of funding to early childhood education and child care, expanding program eligibility, and bolstering the provider pool by removing certain requirements and offering incentives. A report this summer from the Joint Legislative Audit and Review Commission, or JLARC, found that child care is unaffordable for most Virginia families, especially those with low incomes. Virginians pay between $5,200 and $22,880 annually for child care for one child, according to the study. Today on henricocitizen.com, our partners at Virginia Mercury dive into this issue. It's an article you can find right now on our website. The Henrico Education Foundation announced it will host its 4th annual Excellence in Education celebration April 11th at the Science Museum of Virginia to recognize achievements of the public school system's students and faculty members. The event will run from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and will showcase innovative projects, real-time conversations about workforce development, and opportunities for collaboration between educators and sponsors. Last year's event attracted 300 attendees and raised more than $222,000 in direct support of public schools. If you'd like to learn more about this year's event, you can visit henricogives.org/celebration or call 804-877-9401. The Women's Business Center RVA is helping to build successful and innovative women-owned businesses, and now it's ready to help yours. The Women's Business Center is celebrating its 5th anniversary by offering its WBC RVA Toolkit for just $25 per month. It includes free weekly co-working every Thursday, a monthly seminar, group coaching, and other resources. To learn more about this offer or other events from the Women's Business Center, call 804-921-3844 or visit WBCRVA.com.